So Donald Trump blames the weather for the cancellation of his New Hampshire campaign rally. Let's talk about what's really raining on Donald Trump's reelection parade, because justice matters. Hey all, Glenn Kirschner here. So Donald Trump's campaign rally that was scheduled to be held on Saturday in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, abruptly got canceled at the last minute. Now, this was going to be an epic rally. We were told by, the Brad Pascals and the Kayleigh McEnany's of the world. It's going to be really well attended. And then all of a sudden we get a tweet from Donald Trump saying, well, because of the weather conditions, we're going to have to postpone our campaign rally that we were going to hold on Saturday in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. But it was strange because then when we looked at the weather maps, the projected storm wasn't really even going to impact New Hampshire. And if you look at what the weather was like in New Hampshire on Saturday, well, in Portsmouth it was about 80 degrees and partly sunny. Sounds perfect for a campaign rally, right? Let's ask ourselves the question, what is it that's really raining on Donald Trump's reelection parade? His rally in Tulsa a few weeks ago gives us some insight, right? Because again, the administration promised us that there would be 1 million people in attendance. It was going to be epic. Turns out about 6,000 people attended. I think the fire marshal in Tulsa put the estimate at about 6,200 attendees. So again, what's really raining on Donald Trump's reelection parade? It might be Donald Trump's steadfast refusal to criticize Vladimir Putin for putting hits on U.S. troops, for putting our sons and daughters in military uniform in danger. What's raining on Donald Trump's reelection parade might be his gross perversion of the criminal justice system with the assistance of Attorney General Bill Barr, right? Doing favors for Donald Trump's criminal associates like Roger Stone and Mike Flynn. And then when it comes to Donald Trump's enemies like Michael Cohen, Bill Barr's Bureau of Prison comes up with a trumped up reason to take him from home detention and put him back in prison. Why? Because Michael Cohen wouldn't agree not to work on writing a book or talk to the media, not to exercise his First Amendment rights. What might be raining on Donald Trump's reelection parade? Well, it could be these numbers. Coronavirus deaths in the United States, nearly 138,000 as of today. 3.5 million infected. And that number is rising. What might be raining on Donald Trump's reelection parade? Could it be Betsy DeVos's insistence on a September death march for our children? Think about it. Even colleges and universities have gone to online learning in the fall. Why? Because they're trying to protect the health and well-being of young adults. Betsy DeVos says, nope, first graders, second graders, third graders, you all need to be back in school in the classroom come September. That is Betsy DeVos's September Child Death March. While we're on the topic of children, what else might be raining on Donald Trump's reelection parade? 3 words. Kids in cages. Folks, Donald Trump is failing. His reelection campaign is faltering. His presidency, it's circling the drain, and it has nothing to do with the weather. We know what we need to do. Come November, we need to go to the polls in record numbers. And folks, don't just get yourself to the polls. Get your family, get your friends, get your neighbors, get acquaintances. And if strangers need a ride to the polls, give strangers a ride, because by the time you arrive at the polls, you'll be friends. You'll have more friends. We need to vote in numbers too big to rig. Too big to rig. And we will. We will. And then, folks, justice will come. I look forward to talking with you all tomorrow.